Hello, I'm Michelle Perella. I'm your coach, and I just wanted to welcome you to Team Heart of Heroes. I imagine right now you're probably feeling anxious, confused, overwhelmed, excited, or all of the above. Whatever brought you here, I just want you to know that you made the right choice and that you do belong here. I don't want you to worry. We have got your back. We've got the trainings, the tools, the resources, everything to get you started right. And this new coach guide, this form is going to lay a foundation to get your business off on the right foot. Now, before we get into all that, I wanted to share with you how I became a coach because in the past 2 years, it has been the stories that have impacted my life and my business the most, and just helped me realize that I'm not alone. First and foremost, I am a daughter in Christ. I am married to my firefighter husband, Ness. We've been married for 5 years, together for 7. We have 3 girls, Kayla, Janelle, and Mia. I'm also a nurse, and I still work part-time. I grew up very active and fit, and I played softball, and I was a cheerleader, and I ate whatever I want, okay? Just to give you a background. Now, when I turned 18 years old, I had my first daughter at a very young age, Kayla. I gained a lot of weight, a lot of stretch marks. 5 years later, I had Janelle. I gained more weight, more stretch marks. 5 years after that, I had Mia. More weight, more stretch marks. And then I also realized that I suffered from a condition called diastasis recti, which was or is an ab separation. And my tummy just never has been the same, or it's been very hard to try to get to where it used to be. My confidence was down in the dumps. My body in certain areas looks like, you took nails to a chalkboard with stretch marks. So needless to say, I was just not in a good place after having the 3 kids with myself. I lost my identity. And I have a beautiful family and was grateful for that, and am grateful for that, and an awesome husband. But who I had become, it just wasn't the best me. And I had no energy, absolutely none. And I want to paint a picture for you. Before Beachbody came in my life, this is what my day kind of looked like. I would take my older 2 to school, come home, feed me a breakfast, play with her a little, try to get her down for a nap as soon as I could. And I definitely wasn't eating breakfast myself because I wanted to get back in bed as soon as possible. When I woke up and she woke up, I would feed her lunch. I would make myself a quick peanut butter and jelly sandwich and was out the door. So after that, picking up the kids, running errands, extracurricular activities, everything was just go, go, go. Some days I will get to come home and lay back on the couch. And those days that happened, if I would fall asleep, to have to wake up and cook dinner, I felt like it was like a pound of bricks lifting my body off the couch, peeling my body off the couch. And then I was resentful. I was resentful for having to cook dinner for my family because I was just so exhausted and I didn't want to do anything. And I was at a point where enough was enough and something had to change. I said, I can't keep living like this. And the crazy thing is I wasn't really that overweight. I wasn't overweight at all, to be honest with you guys. The number on the scale for me, it wasn't more than what I wanted or expected, but the way I felt spoke volumes. And when I started my Beachbody journey, I met another mama 3 who's now my mentor, and she just oozed confidence and energy, and she was this shining light, this ray of sunshine that entered into my life. And I said to myself, I need whatever she has. And that's when I committed to my health and fitness from that moment in Shakeology, my first program. And within weeks, my energy levels went from 0 to hero. I was getting more stuff done. And then I started sharing what I was doing publicly and just organically. I had people telling me that they were really inspired and they were happy for me and they were wondering what I was doing. So you know, with that decision to become a coach, that's kind of how where it stemmed from, just sharing my journey. And I honestly first started coaching to get a discount on my Shakeology, because I wanted to get it paid for, because it was serving my body well. And I was like, well, if I can get it paid for, why not? And then I just started realizing and getting very excited about helping other women change their lives and their energy levels, and that made me really, really happy, because as a nurse, I love helping people. It's just in me to do that. So this kind of fell into place really well in my life already, and it just organically happens. And then with that, the coaching took I started looking at it in a different perspective as time went on. Being a nurse in a pediatric ER, over the years I've seen kids suffering from obesity and type 2 diabetes, you know, not insulin dependent diabetes that's reversible with exercise and diet and all that. I started seeing kids come in with that, and I started to think that, man, if I change my health through this opportunity, I'm helping these other women, and I can help more women change their lives, and then in turn they are going to help their children and their families with through health and fitness. And I started realizing that I can attack healthcare from the front end instead of the back end and handing over prescriptions. So that's how my coaching business was born. Beachbody got me out of bed, and coaching keeps me out of bed, and I'm so proud to say that. And you know, whatever brought you here, now is your turn to pay it forward. And I just want to alleviate a couple things and alleviate the pressure off for you. I don't want you to think that you need to be at a certain goal or a certain weight to be successful. In the Beachbody world, we live by the 4 vital behaviors, and all you have to do is do them to be successful. And those are inviting people to change their lives, and also being a product of the products. And that means you have to work on yourself so you can help other people. How awesome is that? And you're never a final product. We're always a work in progress. It's really about the journey and the growth, and it's very, very, it truly is a beautiful thing. And other cool things that we do as Beachbody coaches is we recognize others. And you know, the power really is in changing lives through your own self-elevation, your self-conviction, and your testimony. You know, another thing that Beachbody has done for me is, back when Mia was born, about a little over 3 years ago, I was a full-time nurse, and my schedule and my husband's schedule kept clashing. So we decided that I was going to go part-time as a nurse, and we lost a part of our income, and we've made it work. It's been tough, but Beachbody has given me the opportunity to fill in the void from losing that income from full-time to part-time. And that's really exciting, and it's just growing, and it's a beautiful thing that I get to stay home more and be home more. And I still get to supplement that income through Beachbody, you know, but all it can be done with hard work, sacrifice, and I'm telling you, it's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. You know, there's a lot of late nights, there's a lot of early mornings, but it's doable. You can make it happen. You can work in pockets. You can figure out what works for you and where you want to take this business. And you know, it's there for the taking. You're not alone. You have the support from your fit family, and you're gonna be loved on and cared for. And I'm really excited for you to start this journey, and welcome to the team.